Thanks again for tuning into Sin's Workshop. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Pardon me, I do have a slight cold that I'm still trying to get over, but we will just make this the best that it is. In any case, so today we're going to be talking about Vespertine by Margaret Rogerson. This is a young adult fantasy, and I work at Barnes & Noble, and it was the young adult book club pick. Not book club pick. It was the young adult monthly pick for November. And I remember the advertising for it from the publisher. Venom meets Joan of Arc. So I'm like, that kind of sounds interesting. Let me read the book. Sometimes I get mad because sometimes they are a little misleading. But oh my god. They hit the nail on the head with that one. It really is Venom meets Joan of Arc. The story follows Artemisia, and she is a nun in training. She wants to be a Grey Lady. Grey Ladies are pretty much responsible for cleansing the bodies of the dead so that their spirits don't come back as one of the 5 categories of spirits. 1 being lesser powerful, 5 being very powerful, So, she wants to be incognito. She just wants to be a Grey Lady. And the reason being is when she was a child, she was possessed for years, probably since birth, they think. And it got to the point where she threw her hands in a fire to prevent herself from harming her little brother. The spirit that possessed her wanted to hurt her little brother. And she's like, no, I'm not going to do this. So she's finding exercise, and from that point, she was thought to be somewhat powerful, so they put her in training, and all these years later, she's in training. She just wants to just stay at the convent and continue doing her thing. But when a horde of possessed knights attack her convent, she has to go get the relic that holds a level 5 spirit in it, and let it possess her body in order to harness its magic and save everyone in the convent. This thrusts her on an entirely new adventure because there's lots of questions of why are they attacking my convent? Why do they want this particular relic? Why do they want this spirit that I'm now sharing my body with? She has no love for spirits or revenants given what happened to her as a child. But you see her go through this journey, and it's really based off of this friendship she develops with the revenant, that's what she calls it, that's holding her body, And even this revenant himself, he's always threatening, like, oh, I'm going to take your body and kill everyone, because he's angry. He's been shut up in a box, no company. He's angry. And she's like, whatever, dude, kind of, sort of. And you get to see this revenant slowly start to care for her. It's like, you need to eat, chick. She's like, no, must keep going. He's like, no, we need to find a place to rest so that you can get your energy up, so that next time you need my power, you don't pass out from it. Like, come on, get your shit together. And I love it because they take care of each other. And I love the bond that forms between them. And I love the relationship between them. And that's really the driving force of the story. Yes, you have this mystery, and you have the mystery of old magic, which is apparently supposed to be forbidden. But the Revenant keeps telling her, like, no, I smell old magic. You think it's taboo. You think it's forbidden. But it's really not. So she's learning a lot of mysteries that even the higher ups in the convent are keeping kind of under wraps. And I think it's really, really interesting. Again, the mystery, the misdirection, who is the antagonist in this story, But what really got me was that friendship that developed between Artemisia and the Revenant. I loved it. I absolutely did love it. And I think that's, for me, the best takeaway I can get from the story, because you guys know me. I'm not really a romance reader. I don't mind romance subplots. But it was nice and refreshing to read a story that didn't have a romantic subplot. Like, I was really, really happy about that. To finally read a story where there was no romance whatsoever. It's just focusing on developing the characters and developing this very platonic friendship between these two main characters. So for me, that was astounding. And I absolutely, this book is not getting talked about enough. Why? It's great. It has a really good pace. I will say that first quarter of the book is a little slow with the world building, but 3/4 of the book, it's constantly moving, it's constantly fast-paced, and you can't get around the snarkiness of the Revenant. He's snarky, he's sarcastic, and it perfectly balances Artemisia's kind of really stoic, reserved sense of self. She keeps to herself a lot. She's very stoic, and I really liked that. That was a really perfect balance between them. And the character development with both of these two characters, I thought it was really, really well done. So I'm going to go ahead and give this book 4.5 out of 5 stars. Really, really good. I think it's a good standalone. Is there a possibility for a sequel? Sure, but I don't think it needs one. I think it's perfect the way it is. If you want to go ahead and purchase the book, if you want to go ahead and purchase the book, I will include links in the description below where to purchase them. Bookshop.org and Amazon are affiliate links that help support me and Sin's Workshop and this channel. Another way you can support me is by making a one-time donation to my Buy Me a Coffee or by following me on social media platforms. You can also support me by liking this video, subscribing to my channel, and sharing it with all your bookish friends. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and as always, happy reading.